This is episode 1494 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome! I'm traveling. Well, I'm in New York today. I'm visiting with my son for the week, and I fly back on Monday. So this was pre-recorded, pre-uploaded, all that kind of stuff to make sure I could just continue delivering shows to you. For those of you who will be celebrating Father's Day tomorrow, happy Father's Day. That's what I'm doing, visiting with my son. He's in a culinary arts program in New York, doing great. And I am thrilled for him. So he invited me up for a visit for Father's Day, his first time living on his own. It is a fabulous and exciting time for me. Forget about him. It's for me that's an exciting time. So I hope you find this show helpful. This is one of those tough interview questions that I think will trip up enough of you that I hope you pay attention. And with that, let's get going. This question is going to sound like one of those questions that makes you scratch your head and wonder why they're asking it. Tell me about a time you were treated unfairly or unjustly. I'm going to stick with unfairly because I think it's a simpler way of expressing it that most people can relate to. Now, what's an employer really looking for here? Now, the fact of the matter is, if they're using this question well, they're going to goad you into presenting yourself as being persecuted, as being treated badly, and really, giving them such a juicy description of what happened and how bad it was. And, it was horrible. And they'll keep going, that's awful. Really? Wow. And in doing so, it's going to instigate you into saying more. But that's the sucker move. What they're really looking for is how you took ownership of the situation. Again, this is a question about ownership. This isn't a question about vomiting some deep-seated resentment of your life. Follow that? It's not about vomiting deep-seated resentment. It's about how you took ownership of the situation. Ownership can take a variety of different forms. So, for example, I remember one instance in my case where I sat in front of a panel and was evaluated, and I thought I was treated very badly. They changed the rules of the game on me and didn't tell me. So I went in with one expectation. They went in with a completely different one that they didn't tell me about. So at the end, I wound up feeling frustrated and angry and hurt because I had been betrayed. Now, if I left the story at that point, I'm rejected because what they're looking for is someone who takes ownership. But if I continue the story by saying, afterwards, there were a number of people who had the same experience. So we got together and created a panel that made recommendations of a new process that panels could use to evaluate candidates. And from that, we developed a model that is still used to this day. You follow what I'm doing here? It isn't per se the story, it's what you did with the story or what you learned from the experience that's the most important part of what you relate. So, just to summarize, if you stick with the feeling of persecution or being treated unfairly, you lose. If you convert the story into one that talks about how you use this experience to change process or change an organization, change the world, do something, or what you learn from this experience that you apply even to this day, then you win. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get more from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 6,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information with a focus on interviewing. If you decide to take the lifetime membership at the site, it's $299 currently, but that's the price of a coaching session or an hour of coaching from me, and I'll be giving that to you if you join with a lifetime membership. Have a few questions? contact me through the Magnify app for iOS or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, scheduling a time for Magnify or Presto Experts, speak with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help you with a salary negotiation or my trusted advisor services, and much, much more. Like you, I don't work for free. I do charge for what I do. You can take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands and thousands of courses, not just simply mine, on a host of different subjects that can help you in many different ways. Lastly, join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 250 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're attempting to build a supportive group there. Ask to join. I'm not letting recruiters in at this point. So I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!